Welcome into Bet Win Repeat. I'm your host, Hannah Mears. You can follow me on Twitter. Now, this is an update here. At Mears Hannah is the new name. So follow me on Twitter at Mears Hannah. I give a daily Mearsy Minute on picks and parlays. So you can follow their social medias as well. And make sure you look us up on YouTube. Also, don't forget, download the new Picks and Parlays app. It's available on all platforms. Also, thanks to our sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook, you're getting a risk-free first bet up to $1,250. Win or lose, you'll still get 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. All you've got to do is use my promo code MEARSFULL, MEARSFULL. And don't forget about my new show, Beers with Mears. That is live on our Facebook page right now, Picks and Parlays Facebook page. Subscribe to Picks and Parlays, and you will see the playlist that is labeled Beers with Mears. We've had guests like Jay Billis and Ryan Clark. And then this week, we could be expecting Christian Kuntz, the long snapper for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So super excited to have him on the show as well. So everybody should be super pumped about that. I also changed, it's now going to be every other Thursday instead of every Thursday. So we're up, we're rolling. We've got lots of content to put out. So now the new shows will be every other Thursday. So stay tuned for all of that. But like I said, if you turn your notifications on for Picks and Parlays and subscribe to Picks and Parlays on YouTube, you should have no problem following along with all of the new content going on. Also, don't forget, we've got a contest update. So now Bet Win Repeat on this show, we're all about content and different betting content and bringing in different handicappers to talk to all of you. If you want to be involved in the weekly contest, all you have to do is go to our Facebook page, join the P&P group page. Right down here below, Lenny's giving you a wonderful banner that describes all of this. But here's a weekly update for you guys for the $100 prize. All of the names listed on the side are the players who are still in the contest. So these are people who still have a chance for that $100 prize. If you're missing out or you've never seen that we've had contests before, we have weekly and monthly contests. All you have to do is join that Facebook page. So the P&P Facebook group, to make sure that you can jump in on all of our contests as well. So congratulations to everybody who has made this list so far. Very excited for all of you. I also started a new position. So with the MLB coming around, which don't forget, you can head over to our site, picksandparlays.net. Use promo code MLB. That'll save you 20% off the entire site. So in honor of the MLB, I started a position with the Pirates as an on-air host. It has been super fun doing a ton of social media content for the team, and they are playing right now. Yesterday in baseball, Ji-Man Choi and Ji-Won Bae were the first ever Korean teammates to hit. This is in MLB history, the first ever Korean teammates to hit home runs in the same game. Of course, Ji-Won Bae for the Buccos hit a 3-run walk-off yesterday, which was super fun to see against the defending World Series champions. His second home run ever against the defending World Series champions was a walk-off. Sign me up for that. It was super exciting. So hopefully the Buccos can keep moving, especially after the injury to O'Neal Cruz. NBA playoffs are also getting in full swing here very shortly. So we'll have some guests on here to talk about that momentarily. And then, of course, we've got the NHL playoffs around the corner as well. The Penguins need the Islanders to lose tonight. But even then, all they had to do was win their next 2 games and they were in. They're 17 possible. Could have possibly had 17 straight consecutive years of making the playoffs, but that 16-year playoff streak could potentially come to an end. It's probably likely at this point. So let me know how you feel about that. For this Pittsburgh girl, it's a little bittersweet to see that happening, but nonetheless, they just didn't have what it took this year, not deep enough on those lines. You know, their first line was great, second line was great, third and fourth line really struggled defensively, lots of injuries here and there, but need a lot of improvement moving forward. So we'll see how that goes over here in Pittsburgh. Any comments, don't forget, you can comment throughout this live show. Talk to us, communicate, let me know what all is going on. Again, don't forget to head over to picksandparlays.net. Use promo code MLB, saves you 20% off the entire site. And don't forget to download the new Picks and Parlays app. It is available on all platforms. It's an awesome app, which also takes you a lot of the times to our YouTube site. We post daily content all of the time, whether you're getting free picks, whether you're seeing our shows like Bet Win Repeat, or whether you're seeing my Mearsy Minutes, which since March 29th, I am 8 for 12 on picks. MLB's been a little bit trickier to predict. I don't know if any of our other handicappers or our guests feel that same way, but with the way the pitch clock, let's call it, is going, it's definitely trickier to judge what pitchers are going to do and how batters are going to perform based off of statistics from last year, because it seems like these guys are under a lot of pressure, to say the least. So hopefully here, Lenny, soon we have our guests to come in and talk about different things. We have Sean and Cam coming in soon.
Yep.
To give us some picks, but for right now, it's me and Lenny. And I have a question for you, Lenny. I was just talking about this. It's been a little hard to handicap a little bit of this MLB because everything that's going on with the clock. Have you seen it be a little different as well?
Yeah, Sean Higgs is running a few minutes late. His show, his show runs late sometimes. It gets all worked up. People in the chat, y'all got them all worked up. So that's fine. And Cam Ross will be here in a few minutes. I just want to jump on. Baseball has been a little weird. And I don't know if it's just the pitch clock or just the rules or whatever, or everything. I've been kind of trying to, I tell people all the time, tread lightly, beginning of the season. I don't care what sport it is, tread lightly. Yesterday, my little parlay party, we crushed a little plus 295 hit. But I've just, the beginning of the year, my cheat code is this. The teams that you know aren't going to surprise you, the Tigers, okay, they're a bad team. Kansas City Royals, bad team. I'm kind of going against whoever they're playing. I'm just taking whoever they're playing on the run line. And it's been making me money so far in the beginning of the season for baseball. Like, for example, my parlay today, Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers, because they're playing the Royals and the Tigers. And I think I like both of them on the run line and just move on. Like, don't overthink it until I get more data. I think in baseball, and I think also the players get more adapted to the new rule changes. That could help.
I went bold today with a Mearsy minute, and I decided to go pitching prop bets just to see what would happen and just to pay attention to it, because I'm so interested. It's really hard to see what these pitchers are doing with strikeouts and who's getting hot and who's not because of this, because we have seen over and over again, it almost seems like there's guys that have had to rush. At one point yesterday, Mitch Keller had like 2 seconds to get a pitch off, and it wasn't great. So, there's a lot of different circumstances, but it's definitely interesting. The stolen bases has been really fun for me. Andrew McCutcheon a little bit ago. And I think it's just making it overall more exciting for fans. It's a faster paced game, even if it's just like 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes it's still faster. That matters. But also the excitement of the runs being scored. And then also the pitchers just not being able to really pitter patter around on the mound at all too. So excited to see what Cam has to say about this as well, Lenny. So I appreciate you for stopping in.
Yep. I'm going to bring Cam in now. But I wanted to mention that before Cam comes on, because he's going to talk about some NBA, I wanted to say that the Lakers are going to win the national championship just to piss Cam Ross off. Cam Ross, everybody.
All right. Hey, Cam.
Wait, come back, Lenny. They're going to win the national championship, huh? So they're a college team. They're
going back to college.
Yeah, hit the road. LeBron never.
When I was laying down, and I appreciate Cam is one of the rare people that really understand. I mean, unless you work with me, like Hannah gets it, Cam. I have a really weird sense of sarcasm, and Cam got that. And
quick.
Fans were like,
"Oh, LeBron didn't even go to college. You're the national champion at a kid."
Yeah, the national champion.
All right. Goodbye, Lenny. On that note, Cam, hello. Welcome to Bet and Repeat. How you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing okay. How are you?
Great. Hey, Cam, all 4 California teams for the first time since statehood have made the NBA playoffs. How you feeling about those teams?
Yeah, it's hectic. The Kings had the longest running streak in professional sports of not making the playoffs. And I think last night I looked, and there's been like 16 or 17 different teams win the World Series in that time. So the Lakers tried really hard last night to lose, but I constantly said, they're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win. It should be fun. It should be fun to watch them all get after it. But it's not that shocking. It's long enough.
Who do you think could make it the furthest out of those 4 teams?
The Warriors.
The Kings, Warriors, and Lakers. Yeah, you think Warriors?
Yeah.
All right.
And the Warriors, they have pretty good depth, but they're playing really good. They're the healthiest they've been. They rested guys and coasted guys down the stretch. The Warriors, they've always been one of those teams. We don't care what spot we're in. We just want to get in. and they're the 7 seed against the Kings, and they're actually a minus 260, I believe, going into the series to win the series. So yeah, the Warriors.
Tim Earl in the comments saying Kings in 6 is what he likes right now. But that bracket for the most part is it's definitely getting filled out. There's still a couple more teams that were a little questionable on. So out of the teams that aren't in yet, who do you think has the best shot to get in?
I do think the Timberwolves will beat the loser tonight. If the Raptors win tonight, I think the Heat will get in. If the Raptors lose tonight, I think the Raptors either way are going to get in. I think the Raptors are going to be a worse matchup for the Heat, but I do think the Raptors will win tonight. So,
well, everyone, let us know in the comments what you think as well. That's Cam's professional opinion, but I'm here to talk about betting here, and I know we've got some of your best bets coming our way. So to start off, what do you got for us if you're giving everybody a free pick, something that you like today that's going on in the sports world?
I've been heavy into baseball right now. I actually took the Cardinals early -1.5 with Jack Flaherty on the mound against Urania. I think the Cardinals are going to light Urania up. Other than that, I have several other plays on the site I'm not really going to talk about, but that's why I have the Cardinals hat on too, because that was probably my free pick today.
Well, we might have some Cardinals free picks just sprinkled in there, but don't forget, everyone can head over to picksandparlays.net and use that promo code MLB, gets you 20% off the entire site. Cam, how do you feel about my Buccos right now?
Man,
did you see the walk-off yesterday from G1 Bay?
Yeah, they're 3 games up. They're nothing right now. Or no, excuse me, they're down 1-0 right now. Yeah, they're playing a little ball here, aren't they? There's a lot of teams that have started real sluggish, and it's good to see teams that have struggled in the past start off well, and they are playing well.
Yeah, it's exciting that they're playing well. I know everyone was panicking about O'Neal Cruz too. Finally get a really good, exciting guy, and then he gets hurt. Bench clearing brawl. How about it? I'm here for it. So there was a lot of excitement here in the MLB so far. Has there been a specific team, or are you talking about the Cardinals, someone that you've been paying a lot of attention to that you sort of like the way that they've started off this season?
Well, I watch the Braves every day. My family, we watch the Braves a lot. I hate to be, sound like a front runner, but Tampa Bay has just been crazy good out the gate. They're 11-0, and that's hard to do in baseball. The Orioles have played pretty well, even though they're just 1 game above. The Rangers look good. And then there's a lot of top tier teams or, teams you expect to dominate, like the Astros, like the Dodgers, even the Mets, the Padres. They've struggled a bit, but so far, there's still a lot of getting used to, it seems, for a lot of these teams. A lot of guys seem to trying to get back in the swing of it. Some guys are tearing the cover off the ball. Some guys can't hit the ball with a boat paddle. So, it's pretty hectic so far in the first week or so of the season, but I'm glad it's back.
Yeah, I've looked toward, I was telling Lenny, I have prop bets out for pitching today, one of them being with the Padres, and just really excited to see when that team's gonna hit a spark. And I'm thinking it's going to be today. At some point, you've got to think that someone's gonna catch a little bit of momentum, and against a team like the Mets, this is the time to do it. If not, I think they're really going to struggle, especially without Tatis. It'll be interesting to see when he does come back, what happens to that team. So there's just so much going on in baseball right now that's it's exciting, like you said, to see some of these teams that typically don't do well to start are starting to do well, but it's making handicapping sure difficult the past couple of weeks for sure.
Hard. It's been a little hard, but we're up. But
we're up, but
would like to be farther up.
Right. Cam, anything else you want to leave everyone with here on Bet Win Repeat before you head out?
No, I heard you saying right before I came in about the pitch clock.
Mm-hmm.
And the first real
pitch clock.
Yeah, the first real issue with the pitch clock I saw was actually Manny Machado the other day. Yes. He called timeout with 8 seconds left, and then stepped back, and they punched him, and then he got thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard you talking about the pickoffs. The first thing I saw with that was actually a Braves game, was Ronald Acuna. the pitcher threw over twice, and he actually does this to the dugout, like, reiterating that he can't throw back over here.
Right.
He can't throw back over. And as soon as the pitcher moved, he took off. So I heard y'all talking about, and I think stolen bases are for sure going to be up this year. And they
already have been. Like, it was crazy. Even I remember opening day, it was nuts. But I think that's made the sport more exciting. As a fan, like, that's what I want to see. Whether it's against my team or for my team, like, I want to see that added level of compete in the sport.
Yeah, and there have been quite a few guys thrown out as well. But it does seem like there's more guys at least trying it.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I like Rickett picks in the bottom here. Pirates are sneaky good. Watch out for my Buccos this season. That's Cam Ross, everybody. Always appreciate you stopping by. You always have great insight. Hopefully, when the NBA playoffs get into full swing here, they start up April 15th. We'll be able to have you on and really dive into some good play and good series that'll be happening. So thank you so much, Cam, for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Of course. Good luck, everybody.
This is Bet Win Repeat. I am your host, Hannah Mears. You can follow me on Twitter at MearsHannah. Don't forget to head over to picksandparlays.net. Use promo code MLB. Saves you 20% off the entire site. And don't forget to download our brand new Picks and Parlays app, available on all platforms. My next guest, the one, the only, the Tuna 11 machine, Mr. Sean Biggs.
I love tuna fish. What's wrong with
How did midday money go, Sean? Over here running late. What were you talking about that was going on? That was
so I never like to, like, sometimes like a new person, I never like to just leave when there's like a new comment at the end. So someone's asking, like, how did you bet when you started as opposed to now, and building bankroll and just being disciplined? And that's, people think you just unload and it's easy money. It's not like that. And I was saying, be happy with a day's pay. That's an old timer told me that back in like 95, 96. I was playing craps. We were at the Sands, and I had a marker, and I had a couple thousand. He's like, "What do you make?" He's like, "What do you make?" I'm like, "I was making like $325 at the time of my job a week, which was, again, 1995 when you're 21. It's a nice income. But back in 1995, making 30-something thousand a year." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "I don't know, man. Maybe we get up to 10 grand or something." He's like, looked at me like, "What, you stupid idiot? Like, you're up 2 months' salary in front of you. Take the money and run."
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to betting, people think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, right? They see look at this great parlay pays, 4,000, 10,000, whatever to pay. That's not real. Be happy with a day's pay. Most people get up or go to work during the morning, afternoon, night, and they make X amount of dollars for the day, for the week. But yet, when it comes to a 3-hour sporting event, they think they're going to go out and make Mercedes-Benz payments at $660 a month or whatever they're playing. It's not like that. Don't think like that. But that's why people lose, and they keep betting, and they're having fun and not making money. You can't do that.
Yeah, we're here for it. Tim saying Astros today. Well, right now the Astros are up 1-0, bottom of the third, 2 outs, and G1 Bay just stole second. So, just stole first. Sorry, he's on second. He's safe. And Andrew McCutchen just did the same thing an inning ago, and then the Pirates struck out, and that wasn't good. So, nothing came of it, but I'm here for the stolen bases and the gutsy plays of these young Pirates. I think it's really, really fun so far this season. I'm here. You
should be happy with your Pirates being.
I am. I'm going to be
being terrible
last potentially. So,
Cam was talking about the steals, and I said that with this pitch clock. I mean, people don't understand. They throw over 2 times, and that's it. And now you have a clock that's counting down. You know exactly when that guy's going to throw. Now the bases they're bigger, but it's not. Listen, it adds at least a step or two to leads and yeah. And I think that's why we see a lot of overs now, because you got guys standing on second, like right out of the gate. It's as bad as the phantom runner. I like it though. I like the steals. It's just another aspect game. Thank goodness no more shift.
Yeah.
But that's the pitch clock is definitely in another month or two, like when these guys start pitching more and weather gets hot, I think some of the older guys are going to have a problem with it. Or not even older guys. Any kind of veteran who's used to pitching one way, and now you got to get your cardio back up for this kind of thing. It's totally different.
Totally different. And that's what I was talking about.
I don't want to hear. Yeah, the young guys. Oh, they're young. They can handle it. That's fine. Well, he's a veteran. He can handle it. No, he's a veteran. He's good because for 16 years, he's been in majors or 8 years. He's pitched one way, and now all of a sudden you just got to switch it. Yeah, you're going to have some problems.
It's like a free throw rhythm, right? Like you're in a rhythm, you know what you're doing, you're preparing, so they have to change it. And that's what I was telling them. It's making handicapping baseball in the beginning of the season a little tricky. So I'm testing out a prop bet theory today with some pitching just to see how it goes and to see if these guys can sort of get back into the swing of things after a couple games on the mound and see what happens. But what is your biggest piece of advice for people betting baseball right now with all of these changes? What are some of the trends that you've been seeing or things that are missing?
I don't know what kind of I mean, obviously the overs have been cashing, and that's like a big public player, but like, faves and overs in any kind of sport. You got to look at each game individually. And as we're progressing here now, just talk about like kind of betting on streaky teams, because baseball, you have the teams, win, lose 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. And somebody's like, oh, you got to take Seattle. They got Gilbert. I'm like, how? I'm not taking a team that's lost 3 in a row and has like 5 wins on it.
Right.
They're not playing good. I don't want to bet on a team not playing good.
Yeah.
Like the Rays, they're laying a short number today, 140. They've won 11. Do you really want to bet Chris Sale? He hasn't pitched that well this year. I don't think the Red Sox are a good team. I'm not looking to, I'll bet Toronto when they play Tampa Bay and Toronto this weekend. There. So I think for early, we've got 2 weeks now under our belts. I want to tell people, follow the streaks. It's stupid. I know I'm not a huge streak or trend kind of guy, but teams, as good as your next day's starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. No way they beat the Red Sox. Yeah, they go in and sweep the Red Sox. I mean, don't be fooled by names. Teams in April and even part of May, a bad team can win games. They're still going to only win 67 games on the year. They'll hit a bad lump, but when they're playing good, teams win. It's streaky. Teams streak.
And it's especially important, I think, with the streaks right now, because these are the teams that have obviously figured out these changes and they've been working toward their benefit. So until everybody else can catch up, bet on the teams that are on good streaks right now. Bet on the teams who've been winning with the changes because they've clearly figured it out. Sean, what do you got going on over on the website right now for everyone to check out?
Oh, a lot of baseball. I have a nice little baseball season to start, so it's concentrated on baseball. Though I did have a NBA participation trophy game winner last night on the T-Wolves on the site. So
look at you.
Yes. So NBA, now it's playoff time. Guys should play. It's not September where we played yesterday. We got to take a load management day. The guys should play. They space these out nice for these guys, so they have 3 days off between, and a 5-game series takes almost a month to complete. So I will have some NBA sprinkled in, but baseball. I mean, I got 115 baseball games already bet this year, doing pretty well out of the gate, 56%. So a lot of baseball, and then in the midday money show, I roll in a lot of RBI props, and on Twitter too. You can find all my RBI props. Pretty good on RBI. 82 and 123, but plus 1435 with the Ribby props.
We love it. We love.
I'm a Ribby prop.
Got a lot going on, but if you download the Picks and Parlays app as well, you can see a ton of that on there. Your get rich quick scheme.
That's what people think, and I don't understand. You can't do that. Be happy with it. Like it's not. I'm gonna. I always say, best way to go 4-1, put in that 5-team parlay, baby. Go ahead. 4-1 all day long, your 5-team parlay.
Yesterday, for anyone who took my advice, that the Penguins should have been on the puck line -1.5, but obviously we know that doesn't happen. So take your wins where you can get them and walk away.
I mean, $5 hockey face. Why are we betting hockey right now? It's like the NBA. You can't 17-point favorites in the NBA in a game.
I had to bet I had to bet the Penguins yesterday because
you're a Pittsburgh fan.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but also because of the situation they were in, with being in control of their own destiny, you would have thought against the worst team in the league, pretty much.
Hannah, you've heard me say, hope in one hand, poop in the fills up first. Just because they have to win and it's a must win, get some lemon wipes out.
It was at least a perfect recipe for them to score a couple goals. At least should have been the perfect recipe.
You think so? They should have had an over then. Did the over hit at least?
No, I didn't even think. I don't know.
Again,
toward the end it might have because there was an empty netter. I didn't even see what the over was yesterday. So it might have.
I'm sure I lose listeners in my show when I'm like, I'm not even talking about NBA today or hockey because I can't in the last couple weeks of season.
In the last couple of weeks, there's no reason to.
I'm not. It's not something. No, I don't know. I haven't followed that because it's during college basketball season, and before that, it's NFL and college football. So I'm not juiced into everything I need to be to start betting money or to even tell you what to do. If I'm not investing my money, I'm not going to tell you to invest your money in it.
Right.
So
100%. Well. The MLB is up in full swing, no pun intended. So head over to our website, picksandparlays.net. Use promo code MLB. Saves you 20% off the entire site. Bet, win, repeat is live Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to check out all of our handicappers over on our site and download that new Picks and Parlays app available on all platforms. This has been our Bet Win Repeat show. Sean, I appreciate you for stopping by as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Till tomorrow, I'm Hannah Mears. That's Sean Higgs. This is Bet Win Repeat.